Sasha and the Judy mistake. It was late at night on the island of New Florida, and the trains were working hard in the night, being really useful and friendly. Amtrak was being really useful with its passengers going on long distances across the network to be really good at going places. While being the best. It was light in the passenger cars while the train clattered over the tracks. One night, Sasha was boasting about Judy. Judy is a smart steam locomotive, Sasha said. She's good at doing things. The next morning, Mr. Cakester arrived. Good morning, Sasha, Mr. Cakester said. Ember has broken down, so I'd like you to do her work today, he said. Sounds good, sir, Sasha said, and she steamed out of the sheds. She buffered up to the freight cars and set off. She was concerned about Ember, but she was doing her work. When she came to a steep grade, there was trouble. Make sure to do your best, said Wade. Take a lot to be really useful, said the freight cars behind. Then Sasha moaned. I must get to the top before I know it, said Sasha to herself. Then there were Alfred and Judy at the top. I must meet them, she said. Then her drawbar on her tender broke. Sasha ran up to the top, and then her tender began to roll. And then the goods train started to roll backwards down the hill. Oh no! Help! Cried Wade. I'm out of control! And he was. The train rolled down the hill. It was a runaway train. My tender's gone! Whined Sasha. It disappeared! I'm sure you'll find it, said Judy and Alfred to each other. But Wade was out of control. He was rocketing along the main line. I can't stop, moaned Wade. Then there was a passenger train coming into view. And it was on the opposite track, and then it rocketed by. Then it sped along the northeast corridor. Judy was at a signal. That's a nice day to be here, she said. Then she started to roll backwards because of a runaway train. I must catch it, she said. And she caught it to herself. And then Megan was approaching with a goods train. I should get this work done, she said, and then she applied her brakes, but it was too late. Ida brought Sasha to get her tender back. When they saw the wreck, they were surprised. have your tender rejoined in no time, Sasha, Ida said. Then Brianna steamed along with Brant, Riker, Myron, and Ebby. Here I am with some new freight cars, she said. Then she moved forward to take Wade and Finnegan out of the way. And then she hooked them up to the rear. And then she shunted them over to Sasha's train. Sasha hitched up. Then she revved her engine. And then Edward was passing with Judy and Jerome, the breakdown train. Look at that, it's an engine, said Jerome. It's me coming through, said Sasha. 2 Judys in one day? It was bizarre. There can't be 2 Judys! Judy's in 3 places, said Riker. She is, said Myron. We can't have her here at the same time. We can't, Ebby whined. We have to go faster, said Finnegan. And then Sasha came to Oakwood Hill. She puffed with all of her might. This is the heaviest train I've ever seen, Sasha said, and it was. Her wheels groaned and her engine roared. Her axles ached. The train went slower and slower. Go faster, yelled Brant. Then the train started to go fast. Oh, no, help! Cried Sasha. She rocketed along the main line out of control. Meanwhile, a woman was pushing parcels, and then there was Sasha approaching fast. Her driver slammed the brakes on, but it was too late! A cart flew through the air and it landed at the power station. Luckily, no one was hurt, but the freight cars were derailed and Sasha went right through the engine. "Where are we?" asked the guard. "My name is Brooke," said the engine. "It's nice to meet you, Sasha." "Nice to meet you too," moaned Sasha sadly. "I'm sorry I bumped you." Then Alexia pulled up. "I'll have you out of here in no time," said Alexia, and she puffed with all of her might. "I'll have you back," she said. At last, Sasha was back on the rails. She brought the train to a stop. "You're the best engine ever," said Alexia. Then Brooke told the engines about it. "I'm glad you're safe," she said. and all the engines cheered happily together.